9:45 p.m. For today's task, Big Brother has set Julian the challenge of telling his housemates a bedtime story. Big Brother has provided Julian with a picture book, which features his housemates and objects to include in the story.
Are you comfortable?
Yes, thank you.
OK.
If Big Brother is satisfied with Julian's tall tale, he will win a very special prize.
Once upon a time, in the countryside up north, lived a mature lady called Julie. In a little cottage, all by herself. But she wasn't lonely because she had a rabbit called Rampant.
Rampant!
Oh, what?
In her front garden, she neglected a big bush. And her bush got more and more out of control. So Julie looked in Yellow Pages and looked under gardeners. And along came her gardener called Harvey. He had his packed lunch with him. And it was huge. At that moment, the next-door neighbour, Colleen, poked her head over the fence. She also liked the look of Harvey very much. And she asked him if he'd like to come into her greenhouse and squeeze her melons. Harvey was like a pig in shit. Didn't know which way to turn, and he was just lunging towards the melons when Colleen's husband came home, PC Martin Plod. Harvey took one look at his shiny helmet and quivered in his boots. Martin went indoors with his wife Colleen, and he said to her, "Do you know I've made love to every woman in this street bar one?" Their daughter, Rhian, appeared, famous throughout the neighbourhood for her iced buns. She was having a secret romance with someone called Ashley. Ashley was a bad un. Always eating, always with his mouth full of nuts, which really spit all over the floor. And what was worse, he came from Portsmouth, where, as we all know, the streets are full of seamen. They hopped on the ferry and they went to France, where they found a lovely chateau called the Wet Beaver, where the landlady, Sam, couldn't do enough for them. They spent a lovely night together, and in the morning, Rhian could hardly walk. She was riddled with cystitis. Downstairs, they went to the breakfast room, where they were served by the lovely Danica, and she leant over them with her jugs full of cream. And she was being wooed by a local man called Le Situation. He was from a local farm and he had the biggest cock she'd ever seen. So she took hold of the knob and slammed the door shut. She ran to the airport and got on a plane anywhere in search of romance, and she landed in New York. Who should she meet within a day but the handsome prince? Oh. He said, "Howdy. How would you like to slip your finger into my ring?" And so they married and lived happily ever after. You're very kind. You're very kind.
One more.
That's the end of the story.
But what a happy ending.
It was a happy ending, wasn't it?
So beautiful.
Very good. So beautifully written and read.
Did Rhian get rid of the cystitis?
Yeah, that cleared up.
Oh, that's wonderful.
This is Big Brother.
That's really well done.
Julian passed this task with flying colours.
Thank you.
Julian has therefore won the chance to get his hands on a lovely pair of puppies. His dogs, Valerie and Albert.
Where are
Oh
Where
my
are they,
God.
big brother?
Oh, Julian.
Where
Oh,
are they?
my God.
You all right? Are you all right? Albert, come on. Come on then. Come on.
That's so cute, man. Fucking hell, man.
They must be baffled.
Oh, Albert. You're going to be on television.
What do you think Valerie and Albert thought of your performance in today's task?
They've heard it all before, Big Brother, frankly. They're sick and tired of the constant references to buggery and oral. I'm just going to blow a raspberry on Albert's inner thigh. It's a private matter, if you could avert your eyes. Oh, it's all right, you can look again now. Was that nice? Was it?
10:17 p.m. Some of the housemates have the next eviction on their minds.
To be fair, it has gone from 5 last week to 4.
Yeah.
Oh, God, they've gone blue. The shame.
Fuck knows who's going out of them for.
That's going to be an intense night, you know.
Yeah,
That one
it
definitely-
is.
That is going to be an intense night.
Definitely.
That's a big night, isn't it?
Because you got Battle of the Beauties, you got Jersey Shore, and then you got old
Fucking
Madam Samantha, who's just looked after us all like a diamond.
after us all.
I know.
Samantha is talking to Big Brother.
At first I was just stunned and I swore I'd never cry coming into the Big Brother house, but I don't think I've cried as much. I don't remember the last time I've cried so much, to be honest. It's really weird, actually.
Samantha, why do you think you had such a strong reaction?
I think everyone thinks that I'm this hardened journalist, that I'm this writer who writes controversial pieces and gets off on it. Quite a few housemates have said to me, I bet you're going to write a really good article about this afterwards, and I wonder what you're going to write about this afterwards. And actually I just couldn't write about individual people in the house because it's not fair, you know. Everyone's been so vulnerable. I can see that people will still be very suspicious about me and still have their guard up, I would imagine, yeah. And I guess I didn't really realise that I would be so vulnerable and teary about stuff, but it's real, I guess.
This week, Danica, Rhian, Samantha and The Situation all face the public vote. Who steers? You decide. From a landline, call 090161617 and add the number of the housemate. From a mobile, call 65058 and add the number of your favourite. For Danica, add 04. For Rhian, add 11. For Samantha, add 12. And for The Situation, add 13. Calls cost no more than 36p from BT landlines or any mobile. Calls from other landlines may vary. Voting closes in Wednesday's show. For full terms, go to channel5.com/bbvote. Up next, Celebrity Wedding Planner, followed by Bit on the Side at 11 with guests Nikki Graham and Natalie Cassidy.